One of the soldiers sent after you.
What do we do now?
Now we run like our lives depend on it. Because they do.
And welcome to the second part of Sin and Punishment 2, Star Successor. I'm Jetstorm4, as I mentioned before. And we are starting off level 1 of Sin and Punishment 2. Really note, I'm playing as Kachi for this level. Get used to it. Now, Kachi uses, like I mentioned in part 1, a lock-on shot. Whenever you pass an enemy, she actually locks onto that enemy. And unlike Issa, Saki has a multi-charge shot where she can actually lock onto multiple enemies for multiple charge shots. Actually, it's really useful. It's one of the reasons why I prefer Kachi over Issa. Although I do play as both, and I'm competent with both of them. Now, at the start of this level, you have a bunch of missiles coming at you, and a lot of enemies to the side. This is good to increase your multiplier, which I haven't explained yet. They all go to score. Now, destroying all those side enemies adds to your multiplier. Every time you destroy one of these, destroy an enemy at all, you get a point added to your multiplier. As you see, my multiplier over there climbing, it's 5.9, 6.0. That actually multiplies your score. The base score is multiplied by that and gives you your actual score you get added on to. So it's good to get that multiplier up. We can go up to 16, so get it high. Anywho, a lot of flying in this stage, so main thing is picking off enemies to the side. It's the main point of this. There are enemy soldiers actually firing at you, and their fire does hurt. Unlike, yeah, their little P fire does hurt you, so be careful. Use the whole screen. Don't stay in one spot at once, especially when playing on harder difficulties. This is a little easier than you see. There are actually more enemies in harder difficulties. Also, forget to mention, once you get hit, like it just happened right there, your multiplier goes down. Alright, we're at the first boss of this stage, the NS Iron Bat. Main thing is just keep a lock on it. Enemies come to the side. Keep moving, keep firing. Dodging. There are going to be some enemies that... just keep dodging. The enemy right there would have actually done a fire spray if I didn't kill the boss fast enough, then I would have to get to the side there and kill him. Or avoid him altogether. Continue flying through the stage. Again, the game is fixed. It's more like a shmup, or a shoot-'em-up game. Really, it's on a fixed rail, very similar to Star Fox, and it's actually quite nice. Main thing with these enemies, just keep focus one at a time as you keep destroying enemies. It's the best way to really do that. I see my multiplier is already 14, so this is also kind of a test to see how long we can get the multiplier. Stay near the middle here so you don't get hit at all. You can pick off these enemies to the side and get ready to go through some enemies here. You can actually use melee attacks to handle some of the enemies closer to you. We're heading to a couple enemies here. Careful of those shots up there. And we actually reach the second boss of the area coming up really soon. The Phoenix Keeper. And most of the bosses are actually what are called Keepers, that Issa mentioned with his wonderful voice acting earlier, and they're the other enemies of the game besides all these soldiers coming at you. Okay, this boss, he's going to fire a bunch of bullets at you. Just move out of the way, dodging. In hard difficulties, will be more. If you ever knock him over the side of the bridge, you'll actually get a medal for that. Whether you be knock an enemy into him, like that, or what I did was just continuously hitting your fire at him, that's cause for a medal. He only has 500 HP, so it's an actually easier boss than most of them, so keep this up. When he ever comes close, use some melee attacks, kill it fast. One thing I forgot to mention is that every boss you're timed, but you're not timed in the sense that you're going to die in that time. You just have to kill the boss within that time to get a score bonus. Now, the higher your time is, the more score you get, of course. But if you defeat the boss right when your timer hits 0, at a certain point you can get an on-the-buzzer score bonus, which is even higher than you could do at full. This is a really high score. I've only done it once in the game and it was a fluke. So I have no clue. I've never triggered it, and I won't be triggering it in this playthrough. I've only triggered it once, like I said, and yeah. This is an area to actually run. If you care for it. I think it looks cool. That's why I'm doing it. I do a lot of stuff in this game because it looks cool. That's just me, though. And yeah. Level 1 is not hard. First time playing it, first time playing any level in this game, you're going to be wondering what the heck to do. What the heck you just did wrong. You don't quite know where the enemy shots are. As you play the game, you'll get better. When playing this is actually my second time playing the easy mode. When I first played the game, I actually did normal mode first. I found it very difficult. I did easy mode second time, and I found it very much easier than normal mode, so it kind of helped me get really used to the game. This tower area, this little area will be going around towers with multiple arms connecting. They fire lasers at you from the top, bottom of the screen, and the middle. What you want to do is take out each one. I believe you can get a medal like this, but I'm not quite sure myself. I'm not sure myself. Anyway, mostly take concentrated shots to the base of the arm. Whenever you see a beam at the very bottom, like that, dodge it, and go to the top. Lasers fire both bottom, top, and center, I believe. And there's a medal right there, yep. It is. So note, this is actually post-commentary. And this footage is actually from a long time ago, not like November of last year. Maybe October, even. I don't know when I did this, but it was a long time ago, and I've been saving this footage for a while until I had time to actually piece it together and narrate it. Alright, so this is a similar enemy to the last one. Enemies come up, and it's almost cannon fodder. Speaking of cannon fodder, we have the next boss. Let me get his name up here real quick. Destroy the tank is the squad leader. This is not a hard boss at all. Whenever he throws his sword, his boomerang sword thing, it's just cool. Dodge it by jumping or flying up. He's going to try to do some melee attacks on you. Counter him with your own melee attacks, actually. It's the best way to kill this boss. Really. Yeah, just counter him with your own skills. You need some side enemies to the side, just take him out. All you really need is just use melee attacks to beat this guy down. Not a hard boss at all, though. Don't worry. Grab the health if you want it, and you get a boss bonus.
This way!
Oh, shut up.
Let's take a breather in here!
Leaving so soon? There's no escape from the nebulas.
Alright, we are at the first of the Nebulocks, Orion saying. This guy you cannot take out with your regular shots at the moment. He is surrounded by a force field and he's going to be firing a lot of bullets at you. Psychics, don't you hate them? Or anybody in shmups. Lollies. Sorry. Yeah. Anywho, Orion saying, he is the first of the group called the Nebulocks who've been chasing you down so far the entire game. Just get ready for a bunch of boss fights. There's 5 of them. And they're your main enemies. Okay, he's gonna do some whips. Throw some bullets. Just get into a good position where you can dodge them. They all explode. Don't do what I just did. And go right into them. Alright, now he's gonna start teleporting. What you want to do is get right to where he teleports and then do a melee attack. Once he does that, he's gonna go to the front here where you can't hit him. Use his barrier. But then he's gonna start summoning his orb things. I have no idea what they are. Use their projectiles, so counter them. Counter them with your melee attacks. This boss isn't tricky. You'll figure him out in no time. After a couple deaths. like I did. My first time. Take him out.
Isa!
The scene actually changes. Whenever. You beat him in his pizza.
He wasn't strong enough to stop them. Now I just strengthen their opening process. Oh, the fools are having nothing to do more. It's a cable. A blunder that will surely cause the wheels.
Okay, so that wasn't the real Orion Sang's body. It's okay. It's okay. Just get used to it. Anyway, we are at our first main boss, and this is a massive keeper, the Snapper Keeper. Okay, so first thing, you're going through this long tube, just get in the middle of his bullets. You can't hit him at all at this point. Good luck. This guy's tricky at first. You'll get to him. Get him fast. Okay, yes, it's a giant turtle, we get it. As he does this, you can get some shots on him, get a couple multi-shots on him. Whenever you do hit him enough, he actually hides in the shell so you can't hit him. Dodges spike missile bullets and don't counter them, that doesn't work. He's gonna be using the second turtle there to... Yes, it's a turtle on his back with a second turtle on his back. Firing a bunch of bullets at you. Main thing is to actually fire certain missiles that look like bombs. Rocks that look like bombs, and they are, at the main head. That can do some damage to him. Use your melee attack to deflect them, as usual. Now, he's doing a fire attack. If this was another difficulty mode, he'd be using the second turtle on his back doing a second fire. Trickier to dodge. A couple shots on him, of course. This is the best way to do that. After a little bit of fire, he'll be doing some slash attacks. You can tell where he's about to slash by which arm he uses. In other difficulty modes, he also trips you up a little bit more. I believe he does in easy mode. I don't quite... Yeah, he does. That would be a trip up there, but he's stopped. I've done enough damage to him. Keep hitting him here, though. He's actually going to try to snap at you. You can dodge that or even counter it. Don't do what I did and get caught by it. Yeah, it's stupid. But after a little while, he'll actually do the same thing again. Just take him out. And do the same strategies he did. I got 2 medals in that stage, but that's okay. Oh, here's the cutscene.
Check it out. The data system here is still up and running. I'm gonna search for the quickest route off this planet.
Isa, that monster back there, why did it attack us?
Monster? Oh, that wasn't a monster, Kachi. It was a keeper. Long ago, the civilization of this Earth became so advanced that it brought about its own destruction. Keepers are artificial life forms, created to protect what's left. Think about it this way. Keepers act as Earth's immune system. And in their eyes, we're uninvited parasites. All right, I think I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
Yes, Isa jumped down the big hole. Anywho, that's it for this part. This is Jetstorm 4. This is part 2, Sin 2. Get ready for part 3. See you next time.